The caucus meeting started shortly after the arrival of the president, who also doubles as the NRM party chairperson. President Museveni was not shy from his request of giving 100 million shillings per parish in the proposed parish model.
Because if we put 100 million per parish per year, in 5 years, we shall be talking of 500 million in the parish circle, government contribution, and revolving. And then we encourage them also to put their own money, to save, to add on. You will be building now parish-based banks for these people.
The president says this will curb the bottlenecks experienced in projects like Entandikwa, Youth Livelihood, NADS, among others.
They are the ones who, they are the ones who decide for themselves. It is no longer the leaders, the government people, no, it is themselves.
As it has always been the case, not a single member of NRM rejected the president's request.
Those against? Your Excellency, it's a unanimous decision.
The project will be spearheaded by a 7-man committee headed by the parish chief, with each of the 7 members taking home a monthly stipend of 10,000, except a parish chief who will be pocketing shillings 456,000. The model will see to it that households benefit directly from government funds, unlike other programs where funds are controlled by government officials.
You hear complaints, bega boka. The leaders only give themselves. They give their relatives. The selection is not fair. You hear all those stories.
Members of Parliament are tired of doing post-mortem on most of the government programs. Every time we are sent when programs have failed.
We need to structure M&E in all the operations of government such that they can guide before we lose the track of the projects.
Having already passed the 2021-2022 budget, the State Minister for Planning, Honorable Amos Lugolobi, says they are now faced with the challenge of raising these funds without borrowing.
We have no choice but to make sure that we find this money in the budget. The challenge is that it's difficult to say that we can borrow now because we have borrowed and borrowed. So it looks like under the challenge we have now, we cannot borrow anymore. So we have to look within our priorities to find this money to finance this program of the parish development model.
Projects like Entandikwa, Operation Wealth Creation, NADS, among others, have all been here to chase poverty out of the country. The question of whether the parish model will be working out can only be answered in time. Ramson Mihire, PM Edition.